Hey everyone, welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're unpacking a fascinating and honestly kind of mind blowing piece of dialogue that completely flips the script on everything we think we know about true wealth. We're going to dive into a quick conversation between two characters from our source material, Leo and Victor. And what they reveal is literally the biggest mistake people make when they're trying to get rich. I'm talking about the trap of trying to look rich rather than actually building real assets in total silence. So buckle up, because we're going to crack open the core mystery of what separates the ultra wealthy from, well, everybody else. Okay, let's dive right into this. Our text kicks off with Leo asking Victor what seems like a super simple question. But I want you to really think about your own answer for a second. What is the most expensive thing a billionaire owns? Just let that hang in the air for a moment. When you picture a billionaire, what's the very first wildly expensive thing that pops into your head? If you were visualizing just, ultimate wealth, what exactly are you picturing? Now, if you're anything like Leo in our dialogue, your mind probably jumps straight to the visible markers of extreme wealth, right? A jet? A mansion? Leo asks. And man, this brings us right to the core of the problem, the illusion of having it all. You see, society conditions us from day one to equate being rich with showing that we're rich through these flashy material objects. Jets, mega mansions, luxury cars, designer clothes, it's all part of putting on a show. We see these things and immediately think, wow, that's wealth. But as we're about to see from Victor's response, trying to project status by buying all these flashy things is the exact opposite of how true wealth is actually built. Well, Victor shuts those guesses down immediately with a stark two-word answer: his time. I mean, wow, it's such a profound shift in perspective, isn't it? True wealth isn't about the stuff you can show off to your neighbors. It's not performed through visible material objects that, let's face it, eventually depreciate or just need massive amounts of upkeep. The absolute most expensive, most valuable thing a billionaire owns is entirely invisible. It's a silent asset: time. While most people are completely obsessed with acquiring physical things just to look wealthy, the truly wealthy are focused on silently accumulating and fiercely protecting their time. So naturally, Leo's next question in the dialogue is completely logical. And honestly, it's probably exactly what you're thinking right now, too. Then why are they so rich, right? If their ultimate goal isn't just to buy massive mansions and private jets, and if their most prized possession is really just their time, then what's the actual mechanism creating all this massive wealth in the first place? How does focusing on something totally invisible, like time, actually make someone rich? It's a brilliant question, and it transitions us perfectly from the what of wealth to the foundational how and why of the billionaire mindset. And this brings us right to section 1, the time-money paradox. This is the absolute secret engine behind building assets in silence. Victor explains this mindset beautifully. He says, because they spend money to save time, while most people spend time to save money. And this is the ultimate trap for the average person. Most folks will happily trade hours of their day, which is literally their most finite and precious resource, just to save a couple of dollars. Think about it. Driving all the way across town just to save $5 on gas? You are literally giving away your actual wealth, your time, just to hold on to a tiny bit of cash. And for what? Usually so they can eventually buy those flashy things to curate an image of success. But the billionaire mindset flips this completely upside down. The wealthy use their money as a tool to buy back their time. They outsource, they delegate, and they pay for efficiency. And they do this so they can ruthlessly protect their schedule. They then take that freed up time and focus on high-level decisions, building real businesses, and compounding their actual wealth completely behind the scenes. So the absolute crucial point here is exactly what our source text leaves us with as its final takeaway. Time is the real currency of the wealthy. We really need to completely redefine what currency means in our own lives. Look, money is renewable, right? You could literally lose it all today and earn it back tomorrow. But time? Time is strictly finite. Every single second that ticks by is just gone forever. Every time you try to fake wealth by buying something flashy that you don't even need, you aren't just spending money. You are trading away the actual time it took you to earn that money, and you're sacrificing the future time you could have bought with it. True wealth is simply having the absolute freedom to control your own time. Which brings us to our final, provocative question for this explainer. I want you to ask yourself honestly, which side of the paradox are you living on? Are you spending your incredibly valuable, finite time just to save a few bucks? Or even worse, are you trading your time to earn money to buy things that merely make you look rich to other people? Or are you quietly building your assets, using whatever resources you have to buy back your time, the only true currency that actually matters? It is a massive shift in mindset. We have to stop performing wealth and start actually building it. Thank you so much for joining me as we explored this concept today. And I challenge you to start treating your time like the ultimate asset it really is. See you next time.